YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Florita. You are now watching another episode of We're All Screwed Up podcast, episode 6. I mean, 7, you guys. I can't believe we're already on episode 7. So I want to give a little disclaimer today. I had a really nice interview with Donut Hayes. I'm going to need y'all to go over there real quick and I'm going to need you to subscribe. We had an amazing interview. So, as you guys can see, I clearly was having a podcast and it was really, really cool. It was a really good episode, except since I recorded it on Instagram, I guess there's certain apps that will not allow you to record audio while you're using that app. But thankfully, I found out another app to use, and we will be back shortly with a new episode where you guys can actually hear the audio and you can enjoy it for yourselves, because I'm telling you guys, it was really good. And I literally, for some reason, you guys, I'm like thinking the Instagram will work, you know what I'm saying, for screen record, so that we could be able to, you know, like if somebody's not close to you, you can still allow you to have an interview, but it didn't let me do that. So I want to let you guys know, we are going to be recording an entire new episode of We're Screwed Up podcast. I'm gonna be having a guest, and that is my guest, Donut Hayes. You know what I'm saying? He's a dancer. He owns his own clothing line. He's an artist. He's definitely had several collabs that I'm not going to mention on here because I feel like it would be better for him to say himself. But with that being said, yes, I am now doing podcasts. I told you guys I am now doing podcast episodes where I'm actually in person, or not even just in person, but I'm actually doing like, you know, interviews with people. I'm doing podcasts. I'm promoting. I'm doing a lot of this because I started my podcasting about 4 years ago on an app. And through the app, I was motivated to continue, you know, building my podcast. So I have my own logo, from me, you know, promoting myself every day on Instagram, to now me actually being able to have my first guest, and it's huge, a LA Pioneer. So it was pretty cool to see. Future guests that I will be interviewing is going to be Doo-Wop, you know what I'm saying, Zay Music. Pretty much most of the people that I'm interviewing are, you know, I feel like people that have their own thing going. I'm going to be interviewing nurses. I'm going to be interviewing several, like all types of stuff. I'm curious to know what it is exactly you do and what inspires you to do what you do. I'm just interested like that, you know. So with that being said, stay tuned for that. Now, I want to talk to you guys about Baddies. That's literally what I want to talk to you guys too about today, before it like runs out my mind. So as you guys know, Sunday's episode was like mid, like it was really, really boring to people. Nobody really cared about Sunday's last episode. But the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting, and here are my pre-reunion thoughts. Okay, you guys, so we're now on the Zeus Inc. The Zeus Network Inc. T page. And it seems like Rollie and Jela are getting into it, but am I not surprised? Rollie and Jela got into it on Baddies Midwest. And I wouldn't even say it was a tie, because Jela didn't let Rollie just take advantage of the fact of her size. Jela kind of went to work on Rollie. So am I surprised that these two are fighting? Absolutely not. What is there to be surprised about? Like I said, I don't even think she's friends with Natalie Nunn. I don't even think they like each other. It's just, at this point, Natalie Nunn probably has like a whole bunch of stuff she doesn't want Rollie to expose. And Rollie, let's keep it real, she needs the bag. But without further ado, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and subscribe, because you know your girl Flora Kill and me keep it real. Okay, so we got the girls are fighting. We got Jela and Rollie, okay? So it literally says, now, I love you, Ivori, but we not about to sit here and act like you wasn't drunk going off on me and everybody in the sprinter on the way back from the club, because we said Lex deserved that chain. And I told you in front of everybody on the sprinter, nobody better than nobody. I felt like she deserved the chain. And that's how I felt. Like, I felt this. Why I hate shit. Then that's how I felt. That's why I hate when shit don't get put out that it should be. Nobody gonna tell me not to give something to anybody because we fuck with you. I fuck with all the new girls, and I stated that. And it was me that told Jela. It was me that told you. Jela called Seki, trying to get Seki to fight you. I was coming with all the receipts at the reunion, but one thing I'm never gonna take, and I'm always gonna speak on how I feel, as I did in that sprinter. It was literally right after y'all fought. Oh wow. Okay, well that's some tea. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that it gets like that. You know how it goes, though. They want to get the viewings and need the viewings and the ratings up for the show. But I don't think Rollie is lying in here for some odd reason. But at the same time, Ivori, you don't see how Rollie did ET? Because how Rollie did ET is disgusting. The same way she's doing Slim. Okay. Now,
Jela didn't like that, and she put, I'm so sick of getting on the internet and seeing people mentioning me, talking about me, including me and shit that doesn't even have anything to do with me. Like, what's wrong with people? Them gonna lie on me is diabolical. I hope something bad happens to each and every B word that has lied on me, played in my face, and try to start shit with me on the internet after the show commenced. God is gonna get all y'all B words. Mark my effing words. That's how I be feeling when people do me dirty. I promise you, I'll be sitting there like, God gonna get you. God gonna get you. God gonna get all of y'all, honey, though. Newsflash. All of y'all gonna get your guy. If y'all sitting up there doing stuff you're not supposed to do, which honestly, let's start with this entire network. To each its own. Oh, not her posting this picture of Rollie. Where do people get this picture from? Jesus Christ. When they start losing the argument, try to bring up appearances. Ew. Yeah, it don't matter how many BBLs, makeup wigs, whatever that girl get after that picture forever gonna just stain.
I'm very confused.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jamaica on a white dress.
We was all chilling because we are definitely
Rollie was talking a lot of stuff right here, so we're gonna listen to this. We're gonna get into it.
So we all, shit like that. And
there was a phone call that happened. And the phone call consisted of Jela asking another baddie to fight Ivori because she wanted to fight Nelly. And there was nothing said. Y'all not gonna never see another fight between Ivori and Jela because she's not gonna fight. But for you to sit here and call somebody else while you're on your way to set, I don't know who the fuck possessed this girl to do that. But while you're on your way to set, when you're on your way to set,
okay. Why would you call
any of us trying to set up a fight? And we literally was with Ivori earlier that day. Ivori had just got her hair done.
I don't know. I don't care, you guys. I don't care to hear Rollie sometimes. I'm so sorry.
Stuff, but honestly, you should have mocked Rollie at the reunion. You don't get to get mocked by Rollie and then just keep talking stuff. You gonna need to run that back. You gonna need a part 2 of the fade. Okay? Somebody seriously needs to humble Rollie because I'm sick of it. The only person that was able to humble Rollie was Jela. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nobody been able to humble Rollie but Jela. Jela, if y'all remember Jela from One More Chance, she was not playing with Rollie. And Stunner Girl low-key put her hands on Rollie too to be so little because Rollie tried to do that dumb over the hand move because everybody knows like this girl has not learned no other new fight moves since she's been on Baddies or One More Chance. Her favorite top-notch move is to grab you and start like a drum on your head, like, you feel me? Grab you, because if you get stuck in Rollie's grasps, you about to get your head banged in like a tambourine. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's why your best bet with Rollie is to try to be quick, back up and beat that B word. You know what I'm saying? That's what Stunner Girl did. Rollie immediately tried to grab Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl backed up, boom, hit her one good clean time in her face, and Rollie was humbled. That was enough to humble Rollie, honey. You got to be able to get up out of that little death grip she be having. But yeah, so I don't know, you guys. It you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Rollie does always do a lot of stuff when something is on her. Like, I'm trying to figure out, what does Jela have to do? What does all of this have to do with the fact that Ivori's talking to you? Rollie. Ivori is not talking to nobody else. I hate when people do that. They use everybody else. Like, if you were in that room full of 6 people talking about me, you're not about to tell me what the 5th person said that was worse, bitch. Whatever you said was just as bad, because if you're in a room full of people talking about me, if you're not going to defend me, get the fuck up and walk away. Or if you're not going to defend me, don't tell me what they said, because I don't give a fuck. Tell me what you said when I wasn't around, and tell me what you said to defend me. If not, shut the fuck up. I hate when people do that. I don't care what people say about me. If you didn't defend me, if you didn't get up or walk away, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, if you didn't do neither one of those two, don't come back and tell me what people said about me when I wasn't in the room, because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to look at you sideways, because it's going to be hard for me to not feel some type of way, because I'm going to look at you like, why you didn't say nothing? I get that you probably, it's because it's not the right place or the wrong, it's not the right, it wasn't the right place, but it's the right place to keep letting the person just talk and talk and talk. When you can just be like, listen, I'd rather not hear that. You know what I'm saying? I care about the both of you. I honestly rather not hear you. I just don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I understand if you vent, but please, like, don't put me in an awkward position. You calling her out her name, she calling you out her name. I just rather not be in the middle of it. Or if you don't want to be in the middle of it, just say, yo, I don't want to be in the middle of that. I just don't want to be in the middle of that. We gotta normalize, stop being in a room and talking about people just because everybody else do. We gotta normalize being our own person. Because for Rollie to sit there and all of her big grandness just sitting there dressed all in black, just look like a big black vortex hole in the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? And just gonna sit there talking about some, I don't like Ivori, I think she being a bully. Girl, you just sat there and swung Slim from side to side. It's been 3 episodes. This girl's been apologizing, trying to end shit with you. You ain't apologized to her not once. Because this girl's dragging it along the fact that Slim is now willing to beg her. But Slim, I don't know what Rollie is. I don't think Rollie is dumb. I think Rollie is treating Slim like this because she knows that Slim, it's true. I would say whatever I got to say too. If you're going to, as a Taurus, I'm going to go from apologizing to you and understanding where I came wrong. And then if you keep bringing up the past to me or you keep on acting negative after I thought we just moved forward. Okay, from now we going to dance. Now we going to tango. Now I'm going to give you what you want. Now I'm going to act like we cool. You going to think we cool. And in the moment when it needs to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I got to do. I don't even know if that's what Slim is doing. I mean, it's obvious that's what Slim is doing. It's obvious in the real world she would probably be stalking, you know what I'm saying, certain females out. You know what I'm saying? But she probably needs the money. A lot of these girls are willing to accept a lot of stuff because they need the money. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls are willing to take whatever they got to do, you know what I'm saying, to get to this bag. But Jela supposedly calling Taseki to fight Ivori is crazy work. It's definitely crazy work because that would mean that the OGs are going to continue being messy. Y'all didn't learn when you changed the name tags. It's probably going to be, I don't know, if I was Ivori and Lex, I would be talking. I'd be like, girl, they want to see us in cahoots so bad. Let them see us united, and then let's see what's going to happen. Then let's go see what they're going to do. Since that's what they want to see. They want to see fighting. How about we unite? Again, Summer ending last Sunday's episode, putting her hands on Slim for no entire freaking reason, annoys me. I hope she gets humbled. There's a long list of people that want Summer's fade, honey. It's a long list, honey, of people that want that girl's head. So I don't know. We'll see. But that was today. That was all for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 6 of We're All Skrewd podcast. And I will see you guys on Sunday for the next episode. Bye.
And in my life